Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me. Look at me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? As y'all can see, man, your boy is back home. Just a heads up, today we're gonna be squeezing in a little car vlog in between the vacation stuff. I actually have 2 more vacation videos that I need to post, but I figured like, hey, let me throw a car vlog in here. I was in Hawaii for a little over a week. Had a fantastic time, man. Came back all rejuvenated and fresh, but it is good to be home. So today we're gonna be taking the turbo coupe out. I haven't drove this thing in a cool minute, but the supercharged swing thing is done. So we're also gonna be going to D's garage right now, checking out that thing. I may possibly have him do one more thing to the swing thing, but overall it is done and pretty much ready to come home, so you guys will get to see that. Yeah, so today I'm just pretty much taking y'all with me, doing a little progress report, but I decided that I'd need to get this thing out. I want to bring this over to D's, that way he can check it out, because there is a few things that I want him to redo and clean up on this car. So he told me to bring it by, that way he can take a look and we can figure out a little game plan for this. So this will be next up to get revised and, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit more clean. So with that being said, let me start taking shit off and moving cars out the way, and then let's get on with the day, man. Alright, let me get this C6 moved. Hopefully the battery ain't dead, because I ain't start this thing up in a minute. But this is going to be going back to Sac Speed Shop, I think sometime this week. That way they can pull this trans, send it to the trans builder, get it rebuilt again, and then this will be back on the road. Plastics be keeping this thing fresh, baby. No dust. So just pulling up to D's, and of course we get guarded by the little guard dog. As soon as I pull up, now she gonna follow me around. Where niggas going? Where niggas going? You coming in here, bro? What's up? Yeah, I'm coming in here. This where your crippled ass at.
Yeah, I can lay down at, you know what I mean?
That's what all I seen was a hand up here, looking like that hand from the Addams Family and shit.
You know what I mean? It's good.
What's cracking with you?
Hawaii shirt still or what?
Nah, not today, man. Today I'm back in J's and the white tee. I seen it was hot out here, so got my hoochie daddy shorts on today. Ones go right above the knees. I thought this was yours right here. This red drop.
Oh yeah, nah. One we built 2 years ago.
It's still a 302 or what?
Yeah. Old 302 Waterman, triple flow top end with the charger on it. I think maybe like 470 something.
470?
Yeah, somewhere in that range. I can't remember. I have to look at the graph.
It's on Holly and everything?
No, stop harness.
Oh, snap. Oh, it's still got AC and everything.
Yeah, everything. Everything was all stock. You wanted it to still be past smog and all the shit. It's got caps on it.
So it passes smog and everything still?
Yeah, it may be a little bit of a pain because it has a power pipe on it, but technically it can.
Tell him, man. Let's get it. Let's get this versus the turbo coupe.
I think he wanted to too before you had got the Mustang.
Yeah.
He said he would have wanted to. Because if he running it, ripping it, he definitely be down.
So this is so TKOs are 5-speed still, right?
Yeah, still 5-speed. It's an old school 3550, which is like the new TKO 500 and all shit. Now the new one's TKX or whatever.
Yeah, when they come to, I'm gonna have to ease in the third. He gonna be in, start pulling my third. I'm gonna be like, all right, we in.
Yeah. Cause you got gears in the green one, right?
Yeah, I got 355s. I got long gears. Why you licking me? I'm sweaty.
He's got two. I put 355s and I did that one because I need the boost.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm thinking on here. I'm like, man, do I do 373s or do I do the 355s again?
Well, if you're gonna plan on boosting it, even with the LS, then yeah, definitely
355s.
Yeah, but I mean, you got the 6-speed, but still, that way you have a little bit longer gear, especially if you're sliding these things second a lot longer or even third.
So yeah, this was actually finished up before I went to Hawaii. He was like, it'll be ready Saturday. I'm like, bro, I'm flying out Saturday. Like Saturday ain't gonna work. So it's been here. He said it was done. You know, for the most part, the suspension, everything's all situated now. Brake lines, everything all ran. So we still have the factory handbrake along with the hydro dual caliper setup. So yeah, man, this thing actually has more suspension work. Well, it has more work than my green coupe. So I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna slide. I've never slid a Fox with a torque arm, so I'm interested in seeing if this thing's gonna actually help with it or if it's gonna be kind of fighting against it, wanting to straighten this thing out. But I mean, we'll figure it out. And then you can see all the brand new brake lines right here. Shit came out super clean. That ballin' ass exhaust my boy Janky made. Look, mounts and everything right here. So yeah, I be telling everybody, man, D ain't the cheapest. D ain't the one you go to if you're trying to get a deal. D's the one you go to. Hey, D's the one you go to when you want it done right and you're tired of doing it 2 and 3 times. So
the first time it costs the same. It's actually cheaper than doing it 3 or 4 times. But some people like to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? And trust me, I've had a lot of people over the years do that. Do it 2, 3 times. A couple admitted, damn, bro, I should just came here first. Try to save $1. Now I'm spending 10. Like.
Man, I feel like the people that be like, oh, he hella expensive is the ones that be like, I got a homie that told me he'd do it for $100.
Oh yeah.
But you know, you see the people that actually, you know, go to shops and get shit done. It was like, I thought it would be way more than that. It wasn't too bad. So.
Yep. It's the people that appreciate work and like people are commenting like, oh, I can see what he gets done or you know the record of it. You know, shit.
Yeah, everything's documented. Yeah.
Exactly. So.
And it's like when you look at it, you be like, all right, that was done. And then like, hold on. Why you said you did the boot and the boot old as fuck? Like, what happened? Like, nah.
Exactly.
But yeah,
and that's the other thing a lot of people don't realize is like when they say people are expensive and someone's cheaper, you gotta look at how many parts you're gonna get out the situation. One dude may change 5 parts, but other dude's gonna change 12 parts.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean, I'm happy with how it came out. I'm glad that the angle kit and everything's all done. So it's like now I know it's proper.
It's safe. It ain't gonna fall apart.
Man.
Right. Like,
first turn would have went. Everything would have fell off.
Man, and it was even more of a pain. Like, remember I told you the collar was bent on the coilover?
Yeah.
And then, I don't remember if I don't think I mentioned to you, kind of find out the spindle was bent in more spots after we put it together. So when we went to go throw the brake system all on, we went to go turn the rotor and it was rubbing. So we thought it was the brakes, you know, fresh pads hitting and whatnot. Come to find out, it was the caliper bracket for the Cobra brakes were rubbing on the rotor. The mounting ears on the spindle were completely bent. So they were like pulling it backwards. So that was bent, which me and a couple people have never seen before. And with the old GT brakes, the bracket's hella wider, so you would have never tripped off of it. Besides some worn out pads. Then, remember when we tried to do alignment, that shit was all bent?
Yeah.
So that's how we found that out, and that's that shaft right there on the toolbox. You can roll that shaft. Big savior for you to look at, but the big coilover shaft. You see it?
Oh yeah, right here. You can see it bent.
The whole thing is bent. Like, or they just smacked the shit out of something. Like, they had to smack. I've never ever in all these years had a bent
Coilover strut?
No, not that. I can see maybe that. That's what's cool about Fields, that you can interchange all the parts, you know what I mean, on the course and shit. But I have a mounting bracket, the mounting ears for the spindle. That's wild. Like, that's crazy for that to be bent like that. Like, you had to smack like no other.
So we did 2 new fronts.
So we just replaced. So the strut on that side is like pretty much fully rebuilt. I think everything's like new now because the shaft and all that shit. And then the spindle is a complete now replacement because before it was revised, but now we end up replacing it to where, of course, it's revised still because it's a whole new one on there. And then it was powder coated black, but with the way we are in this spraying it red just to try to do powder coat.
Clean.
All good now. The alignment's hella good. It's all dialed in, so it's definitely ready to play once you get the motor dialed in.
Yeah, I hit Jason up. I'm waiting for him to call me back. Like, I need to get a tune on here. All right, so while we got this thing up in the air, we're gonna start it up real quick, throw it in gear. Cause I don't know if you guys remember when we first got this thing, and Rick had drove down the street. It looked like this side was hella wobbling, so we're gonna see if it's still doing that. Maybe it was a wheel, or we're gonna see if it was possibly like an axle or something bit. So we've been talking about building this rear end, and if this thing is wobbling still, then it's like, all right, fuck it, might as well just go ahead and have it rebuilt. So right now it has a welded diff in here, but you know what I'm saying, I hate welded diffs now, so we'd rebuild this thing with like probably some 373s or something, and then just do like a full posi setup. I think that's it though. This will be like the last thing I'd really need to do for the suspension. Everything else is done. This will be like kind of like the last thing. Other than that, the LS swap, and then cleaning this all the way up. Warning headphone users.
Got it.
Check this one. Looks fine. There wasn't no wobble there.
Blew my head off, bro. I said, whoa.
Hair dryer right there. So everything in here is all good now. Needs a tune. So I have my man Jason do it. Oh, so it's not cutting off no more?
No, it's hooked on everything about it.
You said you found like a loose bundle of wires or something?
The whole fucking, with the fuse with the nuts running behind.
Ah, so I thought I had a faulty dash.
tugging closed. See, where you just put a boot right here. It's set.
This thing need a tune hella bad. Smell hella rich. You said what?
Ain't no more dying, nothing. You know?
Ah, yeah, smooth. Good oil pressure and shit. Jeez. Yeah, it's ready to go. Done. So you can see right here, they added the fuel pressure sensor to the fuel regulator. And I guess before it was literally at like 29 psi, so they adjust the fuel pressure, oil pressure sensor all hooked up now, so everything should be showing on the Holly.
You see how the dash works, the gauges work?
Yeah.
You should use your saying.
It wasn't like that before. Hey, it works now.
Did the shit right, it works.
Evacuate. My car trying to kill us.
A lot of extra work went into this thing. Suspension, you know, wiring, finishing up a lot of stuff. I literally told him not to worry too much about the motor stuff other than getting the supercharger mounted, because we are planning on doing a LS3 swap in this thing. That's kind of like my go-to that I'm thinking about. Already got the cross member headers and everything, but who knows? If I fall in love with this thing, then maybe we'll do a similar setup to the green car, which is just a trick flow top end kit. Then that way they'll be like twins of each other. One will be supercharged, the other one will be turboed. But I'm not against keeping it forward, but I just think an LS will just be so much simpler, more reliable. That's what D wants to do anyway.
Smartest thing to do. Smartest thing.
I want to see how this thing runs. I told him to tell the owner of this car I want to do a review on it, and then we'll race this car versus the green coupe. So this is super similar to the green car. It's 302 base, trick flow top end kit. Only difference is this one's supercharged and mine's turbo, but super similar builds. This shit sounds good. This Flowmasters?
Honestly, I forgot. Yeah, pipes.
Oh, that's what I got on that car. Yeah, I got pipes on there. This shit sound hella good.
Like 5 psi or so. Under the load would be different. The gauges always look so clean too.
Oh, yeah, he did the what's the name cluster in here.
Dakota.
It's clean. Sounds good. It has like that. It has that old school 50 sound to it.
Mine is the idle hang. See, the idle comes down and this shit right.
Record these too. It's like it's for both drops, both charge.
Yeah, that needs to be another good run too.
All right, just leaving D's, and we're about to be on our way to the house. So I'm waiting for that fool Rick to hit me back. Let me know if he can come back with me. That way we can pick up the Swangs thing and bring that thing home, since everything seems to be done. So we'll know what's up in a little bit, but right now we're gonna head over to White Aaron's and see what's going on with the 300ZX and get a little update on the LSG, aka the SSG. I know, right?
What was it in the tropics? 85,
78
Man,
with ocean breeze.
I know. That's why I'm like cooped up over here.
I know. I see you sitting on my side of the couch, man. What you doing?
Sorry, man.
Just playing with you.
Sorry. Here you go.
Alright, so while I was out on vacation, I had left the 300 ZX over here for Aaron to do a little bit of cleanup work on here for me. It was just stuff that I was going to do, like, regardless. You know, stuff that was kind of like annoying me and shit that I wanted to get done. Oh yeah, cleaned up all the wiring and stuff that was here. Jeez, you can't even see the wire nest that was here.
Right? I tried to get it all up underneath there.
Tucked it away and got it up. Before it was like the harness all bunched up under here, but now it's like you can't even see it. It's all tucked away.
Yeah, and then this is all like together. I kind of shortened up like the vacuum line here to keep it pulled up away from the power steering and stuff.
And then this right here is gonna be going. I just got the catch can now that I'm back, so I got a whole catch can set up for this that I'm gonna throw in here.
That thing was full.
Yeah, it's because of the boost now.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't doing it, but fuck, like it's 28 pounds of boost, so you're gonna have some blow by. Compression, everything's fine on it. It's just the boost level.
Yeah. But everything cleaned up really nice. Only thing I got to do now is change that dipstick too, but I don't have the little O-ring for it. I want to pull it out and then play myself and not be able to put it back in. So I gotta find the right one.
Yeah, I got the catch can. I'm gonna probably put the new catch can because it has breathers. I'll probably mount it somewhere down here, and then I'm gonna run both of the PVC systems off here. That's also another thing on why it has blow by. These valve covers suck at baffling.
Yeah.
People that usually run a lot of boosts, what they'll do is they'll do like what they call the S14.5. Is where they
stuff.
No, they get the notch valve covers and they chop the front of it off right here, and then they weld it together and make that work on the black tops.
I didn't know that's what that was for.
Yeah, they swap them. It has better baffling. That's the issue with these valve covers is you get blow by coming through it because the baffling on here sucks. But I'm not about to go pay $1,000 for a valve cover.
Nope. For a car that you might not keep.
I'm really hoping somebody takes the cash. If they take the cash, I'm finishing this completely how I want to.
Yeah.
But it will be. I mean, you already know it runs good. There's no issues with it, but there's some other stuff that I would like to do to it. If I keep it, I'm 100% finishing it. No questions asked, no doubt about it. Put the angle kit on it, and I'm gonna slide this too. For sure.